here for today's lesson, we are going to be learning about character traits. So before we go over character traits, let's talk about characters. Characters are the animals, people, or creatures in a story. Okay? So we are going to use this little girl. She's going to be our character, okay? She's a person. So we're going to talk about the outside character traits. Outside is physical traits. Can you say that? Physical traits? Physical traits is what you can see, okay? So what can we see? We can see hair color, eye color, height, clothing, size, facial features, okay? So let's use this little girl as our example. So what I can see is her hair. She has dark hair. Her eye color is brown or dark. Her height, I think she's probably about average. Not very tall, not very small. Her clothes, she's wearing a little dress and has some shoes. Her facial feature, is she smiling? Is she frowning? Is she crying? What's happening? She's smiling. So this is the physical traits, what we can see. Okay, so hair color, eyes, she's smiling, not smiling, clothes, what you can see on the outside. Okay, inside is personality traits. Go ahead and say that with me. Personality traits. Okay, personality traits is what we learn from actions, words, and thoughts. So the thoughts that she has in her mind, the words that she speaks, how she feels, the way she behaves, her actions, okay? So let's just pretend, because this is just a little example, this little girl, I bet she's nice. So she says nice words, has positive thoughts, does nice things, behaves well. Okay, so character traits. All right, let's actually go ahead and, yesterday we read the Gingerbread Man. Let's go ahead and do the character traits for the Gingerbread Man, okay? Okay, so character traits for the Gingerbread Man. This is a story we read yesterday. So the outside, okay? Outside is what we can see, okay? Let's go ahead and think. Here he is. Okay, so what I can see is, let's see, I can see a red candy nose, red candy nose. I see 3 candy buttons. See this? 1, 2, 3. 3 candy buttons. Is the gingerbread smiling or frowning? He smiles. One more, let's think. So, what else do we notice about him? Is he a small cookie or a big cookie? He's small. Okay, now I just listed a few things. If you can think of more, go ahead and give a thumbs up or raise your hand. Maybe if you're at school, your teacher can call on you so you can name a few more physical traits, things that you see on the outside for the Gingerbread Man. Or if you're at home, you can share with someone close by or a stuffed animal. Give a moment. So if you can do that. Okay, let's move to inside. So the personality traits, the way the character behaves, what they say, what they do, right? So let's think back to the Gingerbread Man. Yesterday's story. How did the Gingerbread Man behave? Give you a moment to think about it. Okay, so one thing that pops in my head is he's kind of funny, right? He just jumps off the little, the table and takes off running. He's kind of a funny character, right? So he's funny. What else? I think he's kind of silly. Funny and silly are very similar. So funny, silly. I can actually, let's do this. Funny and silly, they kind of mean the same thing. I think he is good at rhyming, right? Good at rhyming. And one more thing that pops in my head is he's determined. Determined meaning he wants to get away. He's trying to get away. He wants to do something. He's determined, wants to do something. What does he want to do? Get away. He doesn't want to be eaten by the old lady or any of those animals, right? So These are things that we notice on the outside. Red candy nose, 3 candy buttons, smiles, small. We can name more things, but there's just a couple. Inside. So he's a funny, silly character. He's good at rhyming. He's determined. He's wanting to get away from all those different other characters that are trying to get him, right? So these are character traits. Outside and then inside. Let's look at our poster one more time. So outside, physical traits, what we can see. Inside, the thoughts, words, and actions, feelings of a character. Okay, so here in a little bit, I'm going to read another story, and you're going to have to pay attention to the outside character traits and the inside character traits. Okay, I hope you enjoyed today's little lesson.